Another problem with that previous influenza was that many people didn't take it seriously. People were slow in some parts to lock down activities. There was a lot of cover-up, and sadly again, that's a problem that we might have in some areas of today's world. One thing we should learn from the so-called Spanish flu, sadly, is that it came in waves. There was an initial tragic burst of death in the early months of 1918, and people thought, well, that's it. But then it came again, much worse, later in the year, and there was a third surge in 1919. So one thing this should help us bear in mind is that we should be careful about imagining that we're over the worst of this current pandemic anytime soon. Another problem with that previous influenza was that many people didn't take it seriously. People were slow in some parts to lock down activities. There was a lot of cover-up, and sadly again, that's a problem that we might have in some areas of today's world. So one thing to watch out for then is subsequent waves. Both of these previous pandemics, the Spanish flu and the Black Death, had wide social and political implications too. I'll just mention one from the Black Death, which was that many people came to realize that the authority figures really weren't much in control. Many of the religious authorities were clearly out of their depths, and everybody could see it. And so it's one thing that helped to set the foundations for rebellions against the religious authorities in Europe. And it took a long time, but many historians trace the start of the Reformation to this appreciation by many people that the authorities weren't so strong. So perhaps in our own days, we're going to see a change of respect, that people who previously have a lot of respect will become to be realized as actually not being very effective. And those who are truly effective may see their stars rise.